Rejoiners who hope to see Brexit be reversed may struggle to convince Britons, as an expert warns returning to the EU would result in euro adoption. A shock poll released last month showed that most Britons would opt for rejoining the EU rather than sticking with Brexit. The UK would vote to rejoin the EU by 53% to 47% to rejoin, a survey of over 2,000 people by Savanta found. Meanwhile, 82% of those who did not vote in the 2016 referendum say they would now vote to rejoin the EU. Chris Hopkins, political research director at Savanta Conries, said, 5 years on from the Brexit referendum, this polling suggests a country that is equally divided, but with the momentum shifting towards a majority who would now vote to rejoin the EU. And while many feel like the issue is best put to bed, the high levels of support for rejoining amongst younger voters, as well as the significant proportion who would back having such a referendum in the first place, indicates that the Brexit story isn't going away anytime soon. While there remain some high-profile figures, such as Lord Andrew Adonis, who want to reverse Brexit, various experts have warned there could be some less desirable consequences of such a move. In January 2020, as the UK prepared to officially leave the EU, Anthony Salomone explained in an article for the London School of Economics that the UK would have to commit to adopting the euro to gain access into the EU. He said, the EU would also expect any application to be on the understanding that the UK would be a more normal member state. The UK's major concessions during its first EU membership, the budget rebate, opt-outs on the euro and Schengen, special justice and home affairs arrangements, would not be on offer. The UK was largely responsible for the opt-out culture, which is still bemoaned by much of the Brussels establishment. The European Commission is currently seeking to eliminate all budget rebates. Following from the UK, other countries have rebates and rebates on rebates for the next multi-annual financial framework. Foreign policy expert Nick Hopkinson laid out a route back into the bloc for the UK just 10 days after the Brexit trade deal was implemented on January 1. He argued in his column for the New European magazine that Prime Minister Boris Johnson has shown during the pandemic that the politicians who lied to us about Brexit have demonstrated they cannot be trusted. He said in due course a pro-European government will be elected. Mr. Hopkinson admitted, however, that the EU would not offer much generosity to the UK during negotiations to rejoin. He said, just because we are a former member state which decided we no longer wanted to play by the club rules, which we shaped, does not automatically entitle us to rejoin, let alone go to the front of the queue of 6 other candidate states already lining up. Mr. Hopkinson also said the UK would have to naturally become once again integrated with EU laws and standards. But he also argued that Brexit will accelerate the breakup of the Union, meaning smaller parts of the UK such as Scotland could rejoin, as First Minister Nicola Sturgeon aims to do. Senior MEP Philippe Lamberts told Express.co.uk in December last year that the UK could rejoin, but added that this could take a generation. The co-president of the European Greens also claimed the UK would lose influence and power outside of the bloc. He said, "I can recognise some people in the UK think the good old days of the empire can come back, and that Britannia can rule again. But this is over." The British people will soon realise they only represent 1% of the world population, and no, they don't have an empire any longer. The only way to have influence is to be a part of something bigger.